Welcome to Automotive territory. Do you ever dream of becoming a billionaire or discovering that you're a long-lost great-grandchild of some sort of king? Just imagine that all the private jets, luxury yachts, and other riches in the world would have been within the reach of your hand. To give you a glimpse of what the life of the wealthiest people on our planet looks like, today we'd like to present to you a video about the newest super yachts that were recently floated out to serve in the world's most luxurious fleets. So stay tuned to our channel if you want to learn what it is like to own a personal floating palace. Enjoy your cruise! Ocean Alexander 90R. The American luxury yacht manufacturer Ocean Alexander has been in the business since 1977, but the brand's new 90R is aimed to revolutionize the brand's legacy. This 90-feet water cruiser looks nothing like the previous OA models, as she was created in cooperation with a famous yacht designer Evan Marshall. Her bridge deck has open and enclosed variants, while the lower deck is offered in 3 floor plans, with sleeping quarters to accommodate from 6 to 8 passengers. Other highlights that make the 90R stand out among equally large and extravagant competitors are a full-beam master suite with floor-to-ceiling panoramic windows, a beach club with automatic glass doors and a large swimming platform, and a wet bar with a jacuzzi, which is located on the yacht's upper deck. This watercraft can reach the maximum speed of 26 knots when powered by the optional 2600 horsepower twin MTU engines. Oceanco Barbara. When it comes to yacht building, the Dutch company Oceanco does not play around with smaller boats, but rather constructs only 260 feet plus giga vessels. Barbara was designed by the Australian Sam Giovanni, who has also worked on 2 Oceanco super yachts, Anastasia and Nirvana. Interestingly, all 3 were built for the 6th wealthiest man in Russia, entrepreneur Vladimir Potanin, whose wealth accounts to approximately $16 billion. With the length of 290 feet, Barbara can accommodate 12 guests in 6 cabins and 20 crew in 10. She is easy to spot at any port due to the dark hull and shapely superstructure, but it is rather difficult to make out the number of decks, since there isn't a single straight line on the exterior. As requested by the buyer, the interior has spa environments with the use of natural and exotic materials like natural timbers, pufferfish skin, water buffalo horn, and bamboo. Amels 188 Volpini 2. Since the 17th century, Holland has been known as a country of seafarers and watercraft inventors, so no wonder that the first yachts as we know them now came from this part of the world. Today the industry remains quite developed in the Netherlands, with such manufacturers as the 100-year-old Amels still at its forefront. In 2018, the brand delivered its first hybrid-powered limited edition yacht that is fully compliant with the IMO Tier 3 engine emissions regulations. The model belongs to the company's new 188 range, measuring 187 feet in length and offering increased internal volume of 970 gross tonnage. The exterior of the Volpini 2 was once again designed by Amels in cooperation with Tim Haywood, and her interior was fully customized to meet the client's needs, with some of the exclusives including a 320 square feet beach club, a wellness center, and even a gym. Laursen Aurora. This 243 feet custom super yacht by Laursen was designed in Germany under the codename Project Gatsby and delivered to its owner, Russian politician and billionaire Andrei Molchanov in 2017. On the outside, the yacht is finished with mahogany and stainless steel to reflect the classic styling of transatlantic liners. At the same time, the interior is based on the Art Deco style of the 1920s. The yacht can accommodate up to 16 guests and 8 luxurious suites. Each of them has a unique design, including the master suite, designed around antique artwork. All the Aurora decks are carefully planned to be as family-friendly as possible per the owner's request. For that purpose, the yacht features a wide number of small spaces for intimate get-togethers. As for the large-scale social events, there is a 42-foot wide, full-beam sky lounge. Custom Line 120. To create this maxi yacht, the Italian shipbuilder Ferretti Group teamed up with an aerospace company Macaire Aviation Group and Francesco Boschkowski Design Studio. Together, they built the 126 feet watercraft that has 5 cabins for 10 guests and can also accommodate 7 staff members. In addition to the sleeping quarters, the main deck holds a patio area, which is separated from the saloon by the boat builder award-winning glass door that can either open as a traditional slide door or rotate up and disappear into the ceiling. The upper deck houses a spa pool with a cocktail bar and a lounge for open-air dining. On the engineering side, the custom Line 120 features a pair of fuel-efficient MTU engines that ensure a maximum speed of 15.5 knots and the range of 1,050 nautical miles. Laursen Bella Vita. Known previously as the Northern Star, the superyacht was launched back in 2009 and sold to a new owner 8 years later, receiving the name Bella Vita, which means beautiful life in Italian. Indeed, the 6-deck 245-feet giant has everything to make her passengers' lives comfortable and full of pleasures. Basically, it is a cruise ship. There is even an elevator to move between decks, a gym with a spa center, an outdoor pool, and a private cinema. You can also bring your personal chef on board, as there is a restaurant-grade kitchen. The yacht has 6 cabins for 12 guests, and it requires 22 staff members to be operated. Bella Vita has a traveling range of 6,000 nautical miles and features an ice-class hull designed to withstand extended voyages in Arctic as well as tropical waters. It is currently available for charter with a weekly fee of $650,000 plus expenses. A true billionaire must own a luxurious motorhome, a personal jet, and a super expensive supercar. Good for you that we have already covered all of these topics on our channel, so do not hesitate to check them out by following the suggested links in the description and on the screen. Let's continue. Oceanco Black Peril. Do you remember the legendary Black Peril sailing under the pirate's flag and terrorizing the Caribbeans in the famous Hollywood movie? Well, the Black Peril that we're presenting to you right now is a bit more sophisticated, is not crewed by a team of undead sailors, and arguably is one of the most beautiful yachts in existence. With her design, the creators wanted to test out boundaries of the Dynarig system, which on this ship consists of 3 230-feet carbon masts. With appropriate weather conditions, going under 35 square yards of sails, she can reach the speed of 30 knots, or will rely on hybrid diesel engines when leading wind is absent. In fact, the Oceanco Black Peril is expected to cross the Atlantic using only 5 gallons of fuel and can generate her own electricity for the onboard systems, temporarily using the propeller as a turbine. Azimuth Grande 35. Established in 1969 by Paolo Vitelli, Azimuth Yachts is an Italian yacht manufacturing company based in Avigliana, Turin. Their current flagship, the Grande 35 Matri, was designed by Stefano Regini, who has created every new azimuth within the past couple of decades, but he never failed to innovate. The Situation, for example, has the largest flybridge in its class, all thanks to the use of the carbon fiber as a building material, which allows volumes and surfaces to be increased in size while keeping the same weight. Grande 35 can cruise at the speed of 21 knots and manages to remain quite efficient due to the combination of D2P hull and wave piercer. Admittedly, rather aggressive on the outside, it has very calm interior, the work of Achille Salvagni. All the elements are soft and elegant and highlighted by round shapes. Horizon RP110. If you're ready for a summer vacation and at the same time eyeing a new superyacht to add to your collection, it seems that the time has come to visit the Spanish Majorca, as the new fully finished Horizon RP110 is there, awaiting for her happy owner. The model measures 110 feet in length and has a 25-feet beam, with a saloon and dining areas. Her other amenities are casual for yachts of this size: 5 luxury cabins for 10 guests, each with its separate bathroom, a bar, a kitchen, and crew quarters. Plus, the RP110 has a tender garage with a high-low swim platform that can serve as a beach club. The model can comfortably cruise at 18 knots and has the maximum speed of 21 knots. Peril Yachts 95. The new flagship in the Peril lineup is the yard's first semi-custom superyacht. Just as the Peril 65 and 75, the new model features the exterior design by Dixon Yacht Design and interior by Kelly Hoppen. Despite the larger size, she retains seakeeping and maneuverability, while her luxury was taken to the next level. The Peril 95 can accommodate up to 10 guests, featuring a full-beam owner's cabin with panoramic view located on the main deck and 4 guest cabins on the lower deck. The greater part of the saloon is occupied by the dining room. One of the most interesting features of the Peril 95 is her transom setup, which can be opened up to turn the area into a beach club with a bar and sun loungers. In addition, the foredeck sun lounge has a hydraulically operated bathing platform. Bravada Yachts. This US-based yacht builder is convinced that the houseboating has been stagnant for far too long, and they're determined to rediscover great American waterways. The company has teamed up with the legendary ocean yacht designer David Weiss to fashion the 2019 Atlas line, which will consist of the V, GT, and X series models, 2, 3, and 4 decks respectively. The smallest model has up to 7 beds and 3 bathrooms, while the largest one all the way to 16 with 6 baths. While the V and GT series can boast of sun decks, water slides, and party lounges, the X goes bonkers, featuring an enormous jacuzzi that fits 16 people and even a helicopter pad. What do you think about these new floating palaces? Have you been inspired to become a billionaire to own one of these someday? Share with us in the comments below. As always, hold down with leaving our channel and watch more suggested episodes on the screen. Simply tap these icons. Subscribe to Automotive Territory for more informative content, and may the torque be with you!